Welcome once again to Fact Cabin. Today I want to talk to my school proprietors and school administrators on vision for your school. Vision for your school. Today I want to ask the question, why did you establish your school? What purpose did you establish your school? What vision do you have in mind when you started your school? Is it for the purpose of making money or for the purpose of impacting the children's life academically? If you start a school without a clear vision, my sister, my brother, it will not be good enough. You must have a clear vision for the purpose of why you started your school. Now, when you have your vision that is very clear, it is easy for you to put the processes and the structures that you need in place to actualize your vision. And vision needs not to be something that is vague. It needs not to be something that, oh, you have to get a consultant. It can start from something from within. For instance, is there anything that you as a proprietor of the school, you as an administrator of the school, that you know that you have an edge, or you know that you are best at doing, that will come into your academic work? For instance, if you know that, oh, you like sciences, why don't you bring sciences into your academic work? You love mathematics, bring it in. But you must know clearly that the purpose why I'm doing this is for the purpose of ensuring that the student's academic life is better. Your vision must be clear. What do you intend to achieve in the next 1 year, in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, for the student and for the school? Your vision must be clear to your parents, and your parents must see a very clear path that you are pursuing. The parents must see that every year there is a clear path, there is a clear achievement that you are pursuing. Your parents must be able to key into your vision and know, okay, we know where this our proprietor is taking us to, or taking our children to, and they can key into your vision very easily. And that will help you in what we have talked about, student enrollment. That we have said it several times, that if you are going to increase your student enrollment, number one, your the performance of the school must be clearly publicized to the parents, your current parents, your potential parents to see, which is also part of the vision we are talking about. If, for instance, you have a clear vision for academic excellence, let us see the academic excellence. And if, for instance, your vision is that you want to capture your immediate local government, that's clear enough. I want to be the best in my local government. You can even be specific. In the area of ICT in my school want to be the best in my local government in the area of ICT. My school want to be the best in my local government in the area of mathematics. My school want to be the best in the area of science in my local government. My sister, you can even come down and say, my school in my local government want to be the best when it comes to diction. That in our local government, if they talk about the school that the students are well spoken, they speak very well, Queen's English, and it's your school, that is part of your vision. You can sell it, make sure you implement it, and the parents can see it. They will also talk about your school. Your vision can be that even you are fashion conscious and you like to dress well, and your uniform, you ensure that your students dress very well. We have seen it in our school, where parents come to our school because of the way the students dress. So it could be dressing, and your students are dressing very well. Your uniform is very okay. It can attract parents. Oh, probably you love to dance, and you can bring in dancing into your school, and that can serve your school as well. What about music? You love music. Probably your church, you're in the choir, you play one instrument or the other. You can bring that into the school curriculum as extracurriculum activity. It can also serve your school. It might be games, it might be football, it might anything that you are passionate about. Bring it into the vision of your school. Bring it into part of the extracurriculum of your school. It can also serve your school. Let me ask some questions today, and I want you to be true to yourself in answering this question. Question number one: why are parents choosing other schools over your school? Why? Take a deliberate search to ask yourself in your immediate community, why are parents preferring the other school over your school? The other question I want you to also do a very deep search into: what truly influences parents' school choice in our community? When you look at where your school is located, you want to ask yourself, what will influence parents in your community to choose your school or other school? If you do a good research, you'll be able to come up with something. Say, okay, they are going to that other school because of structure. They are going to other school because they participate in competition. They are going to other schools because they speak diction and the likes. You can then tailor your vision for your school towards those areas where you know that parents in your community, that is what they love. If in your community, what they love is sports, you can plan towards that. So what truly influences parents' school choice in our community? Another question is, how strong is our school's reputation locally? How strong is our school's reputation locally? When in your immediate community they are calling for community support, do you support them? Do you assist them in any way? They talk about security. Do you identify with them? They talk about community development. Do you support them? What will the community talk about you? We have seen people far away, community away from us, that brings parents. They will bring parents and say, you are looking for a school. We know a school. Why? Because they know that we identify with the community. And we support them in the best way that we can. What are your community saying about your school? Another question I have is, what makes our school unique compared to our competitors? What is your unique selling point in your immediate community? What is your unique selling point? What are the things that you offer in your school that schools around you don't offer? You know, permit me to say this. Two schools came up some sessions ago, and some of our parents went there because they reduced their school fees and they have this, they have that. And my teachers came and said, sir, look at this. I said, look, we have something they don't have, so let's continue to give value to our parents. And today, those parents are left, they are coming back again. So make sure you have something that those people, your competitors don't have, your unique selling point. It must be very clear that even when they leave, they'll be saying that, in my former school, this is what we are enjoying. Make sure that you have a unique selling point so that your competitors will come and ask you, how are you doing it? Well, another thing is the school fees. How does it align to the value that you deliver? The fee you charge versus the value that you give to your students. Can you put them together and see if it is justified? We are always mindful of the fact that we want to give our best to our students. Make sure that must be at the back of your mind. You want to give the best. You can make sacrifices for the students so that the students can be the best. And I want to also appeal to you, make sure that the value that you give to the students and to the parents tallies with the school fees that you are actually charging the parents. Because parents compare anyway, either you know it or not. Parents compare school fees. They will go to 4-5 schools before they come to your school. So make sure that you give value for the fees that you are charging. Let me ask another question. How effective is our admission and onboarding process when parents come and they ask and they apply to your school? How seamless it is? Or is it cumbersome? Is it not clear to parents when they make inquiries? Is there anybody that follows up? There must be your front desk officers. Do they follow up on your parents that make inquiries? And it is seamless for them to onboard into your school. Make sure that you have a seamless process for that. Well, there is something that you must always do, and this is very, very important. Do you take statistics at the end of every session? How many students left? How many new students came? And even those that left, why? You must call all those parents that left to know why they left. It is important. You must call all the parents that left to know why they left. It might not be you as a proprietor of a school. It might be the class teachers that you will tell. In your class, as at the last 10 or the last session, you have 20 students. Now you have 22. From each 22, 3 left and social number came in. Those that left, why did they leave your school? You must call those parents and give you a report on the response of the parents why they left. And you can then go ahead as the owner of the school, as the manager of the school, as the proprietor of the school, to work on those reasons why those parents left. You cannot tell. If you work on those things, those parents will get to know that you work on those things, they can come back. Take it as a feedback when you get to know the reasons why they left. Not that, let them go. No, don't have that kind of attitude. So then you can work on the reasons why they left to make sure you bring them back to school, to your school. Then, how do parents withdraw? Why do parents withdraw their children from your school? Like I said, you must find out. You must ask the parents why they have withdrawn their students from your school. Very, very important. And then there's also something very important. It happened to us some years back. You must know the level, the classes or this class, specific class where you lose students most. The class where you lose students most. Some years back, we discovered that our students from SS2 to SS3, we normally lose students a lot. And we make the research, we find out, number one, as a policy in our school, in our own school, we don't compromise. So some students left because they will not teach us in SS3. So they left. It's okay. Those ones can go because we cannot compromise. We will not teach them. We will do everything possible for them to pass, but we are not going to compromise our standard by teaching them when they are writing their science. God forbid. Heaven is real. So we will not do that. So if they leave because of that, we want to thank God for it. But we also discovered some of them left because of a policy. Generally, this policy is applicable to most schools where we say that once you get to SS3, you'll be in boarding school, full boarding. Some of our parents could not afford, so they left. We have to adjust and say, look, moving forward, it's not going to be compulsory. We only explain to our parents that it is important, but we are not going to make it compulsory. So that actually changed the narrative. When subsequently we told our parents that no, it's not compulsory that your student must be in the hostel because they could not afford it. We also discovered that they left because the policy of the school was you pay your SS3 school fees for a session, you pay it in just first term and second term, which means you collapse, you match your 3 bills into 2, and then you ask them to pay first and second term. Some of the parents could not afford, so they left and went to schools where they could be paying termly. So when we saw that, we also readjusted. There are some things that you need to adjust, but you need to find out why are the parents leaving your school and which specific class are they leaving your school mostly. And so that will help you to know what actions you need to take. Do parents feel bad when they leave your school? You know, when parents leave, they want to say, we are leaving because because of economic reverses, and so they cannot afford. And they still talk well. We have experience of parents that have gone. They still bring new parents to us, even though they are not with us. When some parents will go and meet and say, why did you leave? Or we are looking for a good school. If you are looking for a good school, go to this school. This school is good. We left because we couldn't afford anymore. So you need to also have that kind of rapport with the parents, even though they have left. How effective is word of mouth in marketing your school? That's what I've just told you. It's the parents that will sell your school most, your current parents. So we normally do what we call ambassadors, we call our parents. Some parents naturally, they'll just be talking good about your school. Once you identify 1 or 2 parents that have brought 1 or 2 parents, you just call them, these are our ambassadors. You celebrate them. You give them gifts. You identify with them. Because they are helping the growth of your school. Your teachers must also be part of marketing of your school. In our school, when you bring a new parent, there is a token we pay to our teachers. If you bring a day student, there's a token. You bring a student, a parent that they're in boarding school, the token is higher to encourage our teachers to be involved in marketing of our school. Well, we have said it before. Let me ask, how visible is your school online and also in your community? How visible is your school online? Make sure that you have a very strong presence online. I mean, in today's world, it will be an understatement to say that your school must be known, very known online. Make deliberate effort. If you need to get consultants, if you need to get people that can help you to put your school online, make sure you do so. I mean, the phones in our hands has become the marketing device for every organization. So why don't you use that great advantage, ensuring that your school is online? How welcoming is your front desk officer? We've said that. Train them so that parents don't come and by their negative attitude, they drive them away. Well, are we engaging our alumni parents for referrals? They might have gone. They might not be part of your school anymore. But it is also important that you try as much as you can to identify with them. Invite them when you have special programs in your school. Invite your alumni, the students. Let them also come. They also can bring more students to your school. How consistent is your school communication with parents? I hope you are communicating well. I hope all your classes have platform on WhatsApp at least. On WhatsApp. Let me use WhatsApp. All the classes on Telegram. That you have all your classes with your parents there, so that you can always communicate with them. It is very key. Communication is key. Do we run open days, inter-school events, inter-school competition, inter-class competition, inter-house sports, community programs? You must ensure that your students are involved. In our own school, we have a very strong conviction for competition. Very strong conviction for competition. And God has been our help and our stay in the area of competition. Do parents clearly understand our school vision and values? I've said this at the beginning. You must sell the vision to your parents and your values to your parents. Your parents must know the value of your school, the discipline that you are bringing to the school. How well do we handle parents' complaints or crises? You don't like parents complaining. You are not comfortable. You must be comfortable with parents' complaint. Take it as a feedback and ensure that you attend to every feedback that comes to you from your parents. Well, are scholarship or incentives, is it affecting enrollment? Do you give scholarship? Do you give incentives? In our own school, we give scholarships. Off my head, I think we have over close to 20 students in my school that are in various scholarships in the school. So do you give scholarships? Students that are exceptionally good, the geniuses. That's how you can retain, you can have those. I'll be talking to you on how you can get those geniuses, how you can use them so that you can project your school. Well, what enrollment strategies worked in the past and why? You need to identify, ask yourself, what enrollment strategy you have embarked before in the last 5 years and they really worked. Did you do billboards and it worked? Was it online, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and it worked? Was it flyer that worked for you? Or was it your student going on the road with band boys or probably with school buses marketing your school and it worked? Whatever you have used before and it worked for your school, go back and do it. Do parents trust your leadership and management? What specific actions would increase enrollment next time? Identify those actions and work specific on those actions, on those strategies to ensure that the students' enrollment in your school increases. I hope you gain something, one or two things from today's. If you gain something, I want you to like and also share it. Please share it to other school proprietors so that they can also benefit from what we are doing here. Thank you very much.